Alrighty, what's up everybody? My peeps! What's going on? My great peeps out there? Peter fucking Joseph here for another video. Right here, on the main channel, Killer of Demons 669. And as always, make sure you like the video and subscribe right now to this very channel and my other channels down there in the basement known as the description box below. And don't forget to follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you're real, if you're not, you need a slap in the face. And get a real life. That's pretty much it that. But like the video, leave a comment if you wish. But if you're gonna leave stupid comments, you're getting blocked. And if you don't like that, well, cry me a river, motherfucker. And that's pretty much it. Subscribe to this channel, my other channels as well. Like I said, follow me on social media. Share the video all over the internet, but most importantly, tap and slap that bell. I think we all know what to do with that. You know, smack it around a little bit. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video. And if you do, you're pretty much like the Seattle Seahawks and a bunch of other people. You're SOL, and you know what that means. And that's pretty much it. So that's all you gotta do. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you wish, if you're real, you know, blah, blah, blah. All that good stuff. And if this is your first time watching, well, welcome to the fucking party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. If not, you can, jump in a hole and go fuck yourself. That's pretty much it. You don't like the video, then go watch somebody else. Simple as that. I mean, simple logic. But some people don't have simple logic. They can't understand that. You don't like me? Get up, block me, and get off my fucking channel. Or I'll just do it for you, block you, and just, you know, not even worry about you. It is what it is. Go do your boring as fuck videos. Nobody cares. Just get off my channel and go fuck yourself. Go do your own thing. With the 1 centimeter brain cell, well, not even 1 centimeter, but long story short, just get off my channel and go fuck yourself. Go do whatever you do on your boring as fuck channel. Simple as that. But anyway, we move on. Alright, so on this, well, it was raining like cats and dogs. It's gonna be raining like cats and dogs again, but later tonight. Heavy wind, it feels like a tropical storm is going to hit New York. Not fun. But it is warm, which is good. But, you know, by tomorrow it's going to be like 44 degrees. Oy. And pretty much this is, this is the unofficial, last week of fall. But, you know, by next weekend, not this coming weekend, next weekend, by Christmas weekend, it'll be the start of winter and not the least favorite season. Everybody hates the winter, unless you like the winter, but I hate it, personally. But we shall see what happens with that. And, you know, temperature's going to be really cold most of next week. I mean, it might get up to 50 by the weekend, but it's supposed to rain again next weekend. This ain't April. Why is it raining every fucking weekend? Pisses me the fuck off. But, in any case, we got that. So I hope you're enjoying the weekend, and if not, well, too bad for you. And that's pretty much it. Alright, as you all know, I'm in my Niners gear every Sunday, because it's football Sunday. Sunday, week 14 in the NFL, in the league when I play. For pay. Got the Niners and the Seahawks going on right now. The Niners get the ball first. Why not? Why not? Give us a 7-0 lead early. That's great. So the game has just started. See if the Niners clinch the division today. Geno Smith's not in. Coward! You fucking coward! So they got their backup quarterback gonna be putting the turf all fucking day in Santa Clara. So So from time to time, I might look over to the rich man's TV and the rich man's cable to watch the game. See what happens, but Niners can clinch the division, the NFC West title again, like they did last year. And pretty much, if the Eagles lose tonight, which I hope they do, the Niners will get the number 1 seed overall because of the head-to-head between the Cowboys and that. Holy shit! Christian McCaffrey, he is gone! He is basically gone. Oh, he got tackled at the 2-yard line. Woo! Yes! CMC 23 in his house! Love it, baby. I love it. But the greatest trade in 49er history. Picking that guy up. Woo! I mean, he is basically what drives the Niners right now. Besides Debo, besides Ayuk and Kittle and the company and Brock Purdy. We got that. Jets won, by the way. Who cares? And we got a touchdown! Niners, I wish I could play the fucking theme. Where is my phone? Here we go. I'll try to get this really quick, but, it's gonna take me a little bit. Hold on, guys. Hold on. 1 second. 1 second. I have to get my other phone for this, because I can't do it on my computer, so. I'll play it just for you guys. Okay, here we go. That's not what I wanted. Why did you do that to me? How dare you? Yes! One more time for good sake. Yeah! 7-0, 57 seconds into the game. It's gonna be a blowout. Woo! I love it, man. I love it. I feel like McDonald's. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. CMC in the house. 72-yard run, and then Mason easy gets in to the end zone, so it is 7-0 49ers! Yes! There you go, baby. Too easy. Too easy, Drill Sergeant. Too easy. That's what it is. And for all you Jet fans, hey, they actually won a game. Yay. Surprisingly, they beat the Texans, who got destroyed 30-7. That sucks if you picked the Texans today. Yeah, so the Jets go to 5-8. Unrealistically, they're not gonna make the playoffs, but at least if they can get to 8 and if they get to 9-8, they'll be respectful. At least they're playing for pride right now. I don't see them even getting to maybe a wild card spot, but I think with 4 games left and they're 5-8, I think the number 7 spot is got 7-8 wins, so not impossible, but Jets need a lot of help and they need to win all the games, basically. They need to run the table. But you never know. You never know. But in this wacky world of the NFL and the league where they play for pay. I got that. Alright, the defense is on the field now. Let's see if they can put this jerk off in the freaking turf. 7-8 yard pass. Let's just not make this freaking backup bum of a quarterback feel like the next Jim Kelly or whatever, He thinks he's Russell Wilson. He's not. Garbage. He's garbage. Put him in the fucking turf. And run and, close to the first down. Probably got the first down. Shit! gonna be a tough game, but, you know, that first drive really really woke up the fans. Now we got a little bit of a skirmish. Man, what it is. Trey Greenlaw got fined almost $11,000 for body slamming some guy last week. And then the jerk-off freaking security guard from the Eagles, banned! You are gone. You ain't gonna be on the sidelines tonight, my friend. You're lucky you didn't get punched out. But I digress. And that's pretty much it. Damn. Good protection and... Oh! Damn! Almost intercepted by... Not Charlie Ward, but one of the Ward brothers. And also, who's 27? I can't even think of his name. I can't even see his name. But, you know, double coverage, and Ward had it on the shoulder and it dropped it. Can't get them all, but, you know, it is what it is. But good defense there, so. And I'm going to look in and pass the outside. Oh, we got out of that freaking tackle and a first down by Metcalf. Yeah. Damn. It's alright. It's alright. It's only the first quarter. I'm not even worried. But good start by the Niners. That's what you gotta do, baby. You gotta do. Keep them off the board. I mean, whoops! No. I think it was a bad snap, but it still got it off. And there's a flag on the play. Probably offside, so I think it was a free play. And Ward looks like he's hurt. Great. Just what we need. Fucking injuries right before we get to the playoffs. Yeah, offside. Shit. I think it's offside on Bosa. Crap. Yeah, Bosa with the offsides, 5 yards from the spot of the catch and at first down. Or 1st and 5. I don't know what happened to Ward. I think he messed up his leg. Just had to come out. That's not good. That hurts our secondary. Not that we had a good secondary anyway. I mean, we did. Hufunga got hurt. Nice stop. Loss of a yard. Good. Alright. Enough about that. I talked for 12 minutes about the Niners. I can talk about them all day. I could do a live stream if I wanted to, but I don't want to. But anyway, like I said, I hope everybody's having a great day, and watching the Niners or doing whatever the fuck you're doing. But, got something else to talk about. I'm not going to talk about the Niners. We're going to talk about the wonderful world of professional wrestling. Before we get into that, sad news report. Frank Wycheck, legendary Tennessee Titan player, he passed away today. He did wrestle for TNA. Remember when TNA had, like, Adam Pac-Man Jones come in, Kevin Green would come into TNA, but Frank Wycheck also came into TNA for a little, like, maybe I think a match or maybe a couple of segments here and there, but he passed away today, so my condolences go out to the Tennessee Titans, and the Houston Oilers. I think he played for Tennessee, because it did say Tennessee, football player, so we got that, so my condolences go out to the Wycheck family, the Tennessee Titan franchise, and all that good stuff, so not fun. Not fun to give sad news, but it is pretty much what it is, and that's that. Alright, so let's get into the world of professional wrestling, and, you know, coming off NXT Deadline last night, a great show. If you haven't seen my review for it, please watch it, you know, now or after this video, whenever you want, over on the Peter fucking Joseph channel, link to the channel down below, and pretty much it. You can also watch my other videos from last night, my predictions video for NXT Deadline on the Shadows Lair backup channel, TSL 2.0 number 15, link to that channel down below as well, and also, you can watch my video on Shohei Ohtani getting a record 10-year, $700 million deal. Though, might not be official, but left them wide open. Crap. 3rd and 6, they get the first down. They're pretty much in field goal range now. No, I don't know why we play man. Like, either we play man-to-man or we play zone. And then give up all these big plays sometimes. What are you gonna do? But anyway, so check out all those videos down below. But now, right now, after 15 minutes of spiel, it is time, ladies and gentlemen, on this Sunday afternoon, December the 10th, 2023. And did he catch that? I hope not. I think he was out of bounds. No, he caught it. Fuck! Well, after that big 57-second touchdown drive. And one? Let's see, one? Yeah, he got in. Crap. Metcalf with a touchdown right back. So, right now it's 7-7. Ugh, it's gonna be a long game. But, Thomas he didn't get beat, he had good coverage, but, Metcalf's a little bit taller than him. So it's 7-7 with, 9:44 left in the first quarter. So, probably going to be a dogfight. I knew this game was going to be a little bit hard today, but I didn't jinx it, but, But, even, Seattle might have fell asleep with 57 seconds into the game, and then, they came right back, went down the field, and they scored. Now it's tied up, and see what happens from there with the rest of the game. Alright, now let's get right back to wrestling. Sorry, I went back and forth, but it is what it is. Who cares? You're going to watch it anyway, assholes. But we move on. Alright, so, on this Sunday afternoon, December the 10th, 2023, right here on the Kill with Demons channel. Once again, my name is Peter Joseph. If you didn't know that by now, but now you do. I'm a content creator talking about the wonderful world of professional wrestling, football, or anything else I feel like talking about. And if you like it, good. If you don't, go fuck yourselves and get out of here. Go jump in a hole. Pretty much, go jump in a hole. And don't come out. But it is what it is. You should jump in a hole and then the hole. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. But it is what it is. Anyway, we move on. Alright, so it is time, ladies and gentlemen, for your late and out-of-date AEW Rampage and Collision review. For this past Friday, December the 8th, 2023, and from last night's episode, December the 9th, 2023, all taped. Rampage went down a little bit in the ratings, 322,000 views. I don't know what Collision did yet. Probably find that out later today or tomorrow. SmackDown did a 2.25, but I think that was a fast national. So the overall might be a 2.4, which is pretty damn good. Even with Punk and Orton on the show. I mean, this Friday night's episode is going to get probably a big rating because Roman's on the show. Our Tribal Chief. And no, once again, I am not a fake Roman fan. And no, I am not a Roman fan because of a certain Demon Diva. No. I might have said some things about Roman in the past. Oh, water under the bridge now. And I'm pretty much a full-on Roman Reigns fan. It is what it is. Sometimes you got to think about it. Think about people, You may hate the people, but you have to respect them anyway. So, like I said, I might have hated Roman Reigns way back in the day, and I said what I said about his character. But not the man. Joe Anoa'i, whatever his last name is. Wishing death on him. I mean, don't all wrestling fans wish death on a wrestler? And then they take it back after a while? That's what I did. I apologized to the fans of Roman Reigns, even Roman Reigns himself. But it is what it is. It's in the past. I moved on. Some people cannot. They just want to make me out to a bad guy. Pretty much it. Thank you for the attention. Thank you for all that good shit. Because you can't keep my name out of your fucking mouth. Don't give Peter attention, but you're giving me it anyway. Thank you. Not that I need it, but thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it is what it is. But, yeah, so Roman Reigns comes back on Friday. It's going to be a good episode. I can't wait for that. We got Monday Night Raw tomorrow. We'll talk about that tomorrow. But right now, let's talk about Rampage and Collision. So, both shows emanated from the Bell Center in that shithole country of Canada and the shithole city of Montreal, Quebec, Canada. So, on Rampage, we had the commentary team of Ian Ricka Boring, Daddy Magic, Matt Maynard, interesting, and do you want to know what makes Daddy Magic's nipples hard? You can ask him himself on his podcast. And that's pretty much it. Also, the great man that he is, should be in the Hall of Fame, my good friend, and maybe yours too, but it is the man, Tony Baloney Schiavone. Alright, so Rampage, pretty decent show, and Kittle just got, destroyed. And he's slow to get up? Oh, no. Yeah, banged knees, I think. Crap. Went for a pass. Ooh, got hit right in the ribs. Ouch. Then he got broken up, hit him right. Ooh. Good hit. So, Kittle has to come out for a play. And the Niners have to punt, which is, not good. But it's early, so I'm not worried. Everybody's saying this is going to be a trap game. Doubt that. I mean, we play Arizona next week. That's the trap game. Excuse me. But, see what happens with that. But, Niners after today got 4 games left. A couple of them are winnable games. Next week should be a winnable game in Arizona. Then they got the Ravens on Christmas night. Taco gonna go to war. Friendly war. Not that kind of war, but, friendly war. Not anything bad about that. Me and Otaku are pretty cordial. We're not friends. We don't have to be. I'm not running to him to join F4S again. Why would I? I don't need that. I don't need to be in his group. But Otaku is Otaku, and I'm me. And pretty much it, the way it should be. And that's pretty much it. Alright, so we move on. Alright, so we have Tony Baloney, Ian Ricka Boring, and Matt Maynard at ringside. So we open up with the Pyro. We're off and running on Rampage, and we start off with our first match for the AEW Intercontinental title, or really International title, but I call it the Intercontinental title. We have freshly squeezed orange juice, Orange Cassidy, who comes out with Mr. Danhausen. I will curse you. He will too. So Orange Cassidy with Mr. Danhausen at ringside takes on Angelico, member of the Spanish Announce Project, even though it's just him and Serpentico at ringside. Match was okay. Little high-flying match. This all ties back into Ring of Honor, where Orange Cassidy and Mr. Danhausen saved Christopher Daniels from Angelico and Serpentico. So this came about from, I guess, Thursday night. So anyway, it's also with Angelico going after the arm. Cassidy reverses that into a crucifix for a near fall. Goes for the orange punch right away, and Angelico has to bail to the floor because she's a pussy. And then we get the first of 6,000 freaking mentions. Hey, all-in tickets are on sale now. 36,000 tickets sold. That's not bad. So get your tickets now, though. All in 2024. August 25th from Wembley Stadium in London, England. Jolly old England love. That's that. Alright, so after that, get back in the ring, and Hego goes right after the knee to slow Cassidy down a bit. Then he ties the leg with another leg behind Cassidy's neck. Ow, felt like almost looked like a goddamn fucking pretzel. Make it even worse. That gets broken up. We go to break, we come back, and Hego still working on that leg, but Orange Cassidy sends him into the corner. And then Serpentico causes a distraction, which lets Angelico score with a big boot. And then Mr. Danhausen goes after Angelico, and he curses him. But Angelico's fine enough to grab a leg lock. Orange Cassidy puts his hands down his pants, and he feels nuts. No. He puts his hands in his pockets, and Tony Baloney's like, it gives him power! Power the pants. Goes over to the ropes. Then he gets up, hits the orange punch. 1, 2, 3. Orange Cassidy retains the international title. Pretty simple match. It was alright. Gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. We move on. Off and running on Rampage. Alright, match number 2, we get to the women. We have Trish Adora, member of the Infantry, along with the Captain, Sean Dean, and Charlie Bravo. Like Johnny Bravo, I always say Charlie Bravo, but I said it really fast. And, that. And the Niners stop the Seacocks on this drive. Now, Niners get the ball back. 6.5 left in the first quarter. There you go. Alright, so Trish Adora faces my girl, my demon friend. The girl you see right there in that big fat poster. And no, I didn't get it as a Make-A-Wish kid. I got it at an indie show. My friend and yours, member of the Prophecy, member of the Purge. She is Abaddon! Oh, the living dead girl. You gotta love her. She's on a roll as of late. But she has a date with destiny with a certain TBS champion named Julia Hart. We'll get to her in a minute. But this match, 3.5 minute match. Did I say 3.5 minutes? Pretty much I did. So it's also with a Trish trying to chop away at Abaddon, which didn't work at first. Then it starts working. Then a kick to the titties for a 1 count. Like, that's gonna work. Anyway. Abaddon then gets a boot up in the corner, starts beating the fuck out of her with forearms, then a super kick into a running V-trigger, sets up the Black Dahlia murder. No, that's a band, by the way. Sets up the Black Dahlia. 1, 2, 3. Abaddon gets another win. Doing pretty damn good on Collision right now. And like I said, the match I gave 2.5 out of 5 stars. But Abaddon right now is on a roll. She has a date with Destiny, with pretty much the Black Heart, Julia Hart, the TBS champion. Because after the match, the lights go out. Sabu! No, Sabu didn't come out. But Julia Hart pops up in the ring. So it takes off her belt, lays it down like the line in the sand, as we call it. Daring Abaddon, no pun intended, cross the line. So Abaddon, like looks at the title, looks at Trish, like, I'm gonna kill you, bitch. And then the lights go out, no title, Julia Hart's gone, she disappears, so still playing those mind games with my girl Abaddon. And, we'll see what happens with that when that title match is. They haven't really announced it. It's just been, last couple weeks, Julia Hart is playing mind games with Abaddon, and Abaddon's just beating people up. But we get all that, and we move on. I mean, I like Abaddon she got an AEW women's title match, I think, a couple weeks ago. Now she's getting a TBS title match. She's going to win. I like her to win, but, Julia Hart just got that belt at Full Gear, defended it a couple of times. I mean, she's going to win, which will make me unhappy, but, eventually Abaddon will get a title. maybe, but at least they're showing Abaddon, which is great, because she was injured for almost a year with that shoulder injury, and I was at that show that she injured her shoulder. She separated her shoulder. It was nasty. In an intergender match with Joey Ace, she was screaming in pain. I got concerned. But thankfully, after the show, I went to the medics. I was like, is she okay? They said she separated her shoulder, so she was out for a while. So, me being the great fan that I am, went on her Twitter page and everything. And her Instagram, wished her a speedy recovery. All that good stuff. But, meeting her was great. I mentioned, like, oh, I'm here on behalf of your arch nemesis, Rosemary. She laughed about it. I would love to see that match, Abaddon and Rosemary. That would be fucking epic. But we shall see what happens with that. But Abaddon gets the win. Now he has a date with Destiny and Julia Hart. Brock is throwing in too much fucking double coverage. He's trying to kill Kittle. Damn. And they're already backed up near the end zone. They're at the, at the 7-yard line, because after they punted, Brock is, well, even if he caught it, he would have got crushed again. But it is what it is. That's that. But Niners need to get some yards to, stop a punt. Now, what happened here? Stupid freaking referees. I don't know what's going on. Probably a timeout. I don't know what's going on. These referees suck. Yeah, somebody got hurt on the seat. Cox. So the injury timeout. 5:39 left in the quarter. What are you going to do? Alright, so let me move on with that. So, biggest Mike or Abaddon. And that match with Julia Hart is going to be freaking epic. But we'll see what happens with that. Alright, after that, we get a video on Mercedes Martinez and the resident fun girl, Willow Nightingale. They'll be going one-on-one, kind of like a rematch from Supercard of Honor earlier this year, on Collision tomorrow. Oh, no, Collision, not tomorrow, but you know what I meant. We get that. Alright, then we go to match number 3, tag team action player. We got the Don Callis family of Powerhouse, Will Hobbs, and Kensuke Takeshita. What? Debo caught it, but he's short of a first down. Crap, so the Niners have to punt again. Fuck. Gonna be one of those games. Not gonna be a blowout. I mean, like last time on Thanksgiving. But it is what it is. We got that. Alright, so we got Takeshita and Powerhouse Hobbs taking on Matt Sydal and Christopher Daniels, the Fallen Angel, former Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. Don Callis on commentary to bore us half to death. Match is alright. Nothing great. I think we all knew who was going to win this. So, it's also with Christopher Daniels chopping away at the big redwood tree. That's Will Hobbs. Then starts firing off some forearms for some good luck. But didn't last that long. Hobbs runs him over. Tags in Takeshita, who adds a middle rope backsplash for a near fall. And then Matt Sydal came in. Didn't really do much. Arm drags Takeshita. It was going to break. We come back. Powerhouse Will Hobbs comes back in and launches Matt Sydal down. Then runs over Daniels again. Then he picks him up, because I think Daniels was a legal man. Hits the world's strongest slam. Or the world's, now he calls it the world's most dangerous slam. Kind of feels like David Letterman's band back in the day. The world's most dangerous band. But anyway, he hits basically the Mark Henry's world's strongest slam. 1, 2, 3. The Don Callis family once again get the win in under 9 minutes. Match was meh. They gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. And, the Don Callis family, they injured Jericho. They kind of messed up his right arm, so he's out for a while. And now, Kenny's by himself. So, that feud with the Golden Jets and the Don Callis family continues. We'll see what happens with that. And we will move on with that. Alright, after that, we get a promo from Action Andretti for some odd reason. And Top Flight, Darius and Dante Martin, they're all ready to face off against Pentagon, Zero, Miedo, El Hijo de Vikingo, and Commander. I don't know when that match will be, maybe next week, but that should be a phenomenal, no, not AJ Styles phenomenal, but it will be an excellent, high-flying match. Probably a good old-fashioned banger, but we'll see what happens with that. And we move on. Alright. After that, we go right to your main event of the evening. A special Continental Classic Blue League match with Bryan Danielson. Yes! One-Eyed Willie. He takes on the Dancing Fool. Daniel Garcia. Looking to get a win. If he loses this match, he is out of the tournament. So, Danielson got 3 points already. He is tied with Andrade and, I believe, Brody King. Actually, he is tied with Brody King at Brody King had 6 points. Danielson came in with 3 points. But he has an extra match, same thing with Andrade. So Andrade might be having 2 matches next week. Next week is the 4th week of the tournament. Got 1 week to go before this tournament ends, and we got the finals of the Continental Classic tournament between the Gold League and the Blue League winner, and the winner of that becomes the North American Triple Crown winner. They get the Ring of Honor title, the New Japan Strong Openweight Championship, and the new Continental Classic title. So there you go. You win 3 belts. Lucky you. So we move on with that. Alright, so Garcia and Danielson put on a pretty damn good match. Starts off with Danielson taking Garcia down by the arm, and then he suplexes him. Oh man, the Niners defense just starting to suck ass right now. Big run by Seattle into Niners territory. I mean, just standing there, you don't tackle a guy? Come on now. But anyway, Danielson suplexes Garcia over. Garcia is in pretty much, over his head. The start. This is a rematch from a long time ago when Danielson was trying to get Garcia to join the Blackpool Cup Club, and Garcia's like, "Well, fuck you," turned on him. That another big run. Oy oy oy. Come on. Can't lose to this garbage team. Anyway, goes for the big roundhouse kick. Garcia ducks and grabs a fruit roller for a near fall. And then we get to a standoff. We reset. Fans go a little bit crazy. Danielson then starts kicking at the leg of Garcia. Garcia kicks away at him in the corner to take over. Then he ties him in a tree of whoa for a running drop kick. But then Danielson snaps off a German suplex for a near fall. A near fall. Nice stop there by Bosa. There you go. Get that. And then we go to break, come right back. Once again, Tony Baloney hyping up the all-in tickets. Can we stop with that, please? I know it's next year. Why are we telling the fans, get your tickets now? Freaking 8 months from now, we got the pay-per-view. We have to hype up this every fucking week. What is this, the WWE Network? For that low price of $9.99. Come on now. Stop it. Get some help. Anyway, then they go at it in the middle of the ring. Danielson pulls him into a triangle choke. With elbows to the head, those anvil elbows. Garcia gets to the ropes, stays out of trouble, and then Danielson tries for the running bicycle kick, the running knee kick, But, it's a little bit too early for that. Garcia then pulls Danielson into the Dragon Slayer. Danielson slips out pretty easily. Then Garcia hits a big-time pile driver on Danielson for a near fall. Garcia then loads up his own running knee strike. But it takes too long because he's dancing, Dad. He's dancing. Stop it. And Danielson hits the recycle kick for a near fall. I don't know how Garcia kicked out of that. So after the running knee strike gets near fall, Danielson locks in on the bell lock. And Garcia tried to get out of it, but eventually he passed out. And RBO was like, that's it. Match is over. So Bryan Danielson gets the win. And another big 3 points. Match was just under 15.5 minutes. Pretty damn good match. 3.25 out of 5 stars. So your leaderboard going into Collision, where we have a little bit more matches, with the actual Week 3 matches, Bryan Danielson and Brody King at 6 points, with 3 matches remaining. Andrade, 3 points, 4 matches remaining. He had a match last night against Danielson, so officially he has 3 matches left. So he has an extra match, so that's going to probably be coming up big for Mr. Andrade. So if he needs some points, he's going to have to win at least one of the next 4 matches. But we'll see what happens with that. Claudio at 3 points. Eddie Kingston at 0. He needs a win on Collision against Claudio to stay in the tournament. And Daniel Garcia is out of the tournament. And that's pretty much it. And that's pretty much it. So Garcia is out. And that's it. Alright, so that's your leaderboard going into Collision. After the match, Danielson spits on Garcia to end the show. Don't know if that was a shoot. I mean, he did say in the interview when he was meditating, he was basically saying, I tried to help you. I wanted you to get into the Blackpool Cup Club, and then you turned on me because I wanted you to be a wrestler, not a sports entertainer. This is how you repay me? Spit on him. Alright, Seattle's going for a 35-yard field goal. And I think they just called timeout, or they took the flag, delay a game. So now it's a 40-yard field goal. See what happens with that. And we won. Alright, so that's Rampage. Rampage was okay. Gave it 6.25 out of 10 stars. And that's pretty much it. It's a pretty decent show. Good match between Garcia and Danielson. And, we have all that in a bag of chips. That's pretty much it. Alright, we're going to get the Collision in just a bit, but we're going to take a sippy sip from our mango water. Proud sponsor of life, even though that's nature and water. And he just made it. 40-yard attempt. Seacocks are now up by 3, 10-7 with 56 seconds left in the first quarter. So, pretty defensive game so far. Niners defense kind of falling asleep as they usually do in the first half. Offense kind of not doing so good out, but it's early. I'm not worried. Hey, that rhymes. But we move on. All right, now let's get the Collision real quick, and then we're gonna have our late lunch, and then we're gonna watch the rest of this game. And if the Niners win, I will be back later on my Shadow Slayer channel for my Sweet 16 episode. Talk about the Niners and their big win. Hopefully, but we'll see. If they lose today, I won't be back, so I'll just be doing this video and then taking the rest of the day off. But that's pretty much it. All right. Let's quickly go to Collision, and once again from the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. That dump. And our commentary team is different this week. We got Kevin Kelly, Nigel McGuinness, and Tony Baloney Schiavone. Alright, so this is officially week 3 of the Continental Classic Blue League matches. Got some great matches in on Collision, and we had Eddie Kingston and Claudio reliving their longtime rivalry this whole year, pretty much his final battle last year going into this year. They had an epic match. We also got Bryan Danielson and Andrade in the main event. That's gonna be fucking epic. And that's pretty much it. We didn't see Brody King. Brody King is off this week, and yeah, basically it. Garcia was I believe where he wrestled yesterday. So, well, on Rampage. So Brody King took the week off, and Andrade has an extra match coming up. Was he has 4 matches remaining after last night. He has 3 matches remaining. Everybody else has 2, minus Brody King, who has 3. So Brody King and Andrade will meet. So Andrade has 2 matches most likely this week. One with Brody King, and I guess who, I don't know. Maybe against Eddie Kingston, but we'll see. And we got all that. Alright, so we get to Claudio and Eddie. Eddie goes right down to the ring, he means business, and he's ready to kick Claudio's ass. So get that. The match starts with Eddie hitting a quick spinning back fist, and a Saito suplex sends Claudio right to the floor, and then Eddie hits a suicide plancha. Go back in. Eddie hits a Northern Lights bomb for a near fall. Claudio comes right back with the neutralizer for a near fall of his own. Then a running double stomp hits Eddie, and we get the swing of doom by Claudio right into the sharpshooter. Eddie's in big trouble. He loses this, he is out of the tournament, and he loses the Ring of Honor and New Japan titles, because he's defending them. Why, I don't know. Eddie, you are... But if you want to defend the belt so bad, I'll be. Oh, yuck. First down, Niners. There you go. Alright, so Eddie is in the sharpshooter. That gets broken up. Claudio unloads on him with some big-time forearms in the corner for a near fall. Eddie tries to come back. Claudio cut that off with a big-time clothesline. Then some boots to face in the corner. Keeps Eddie in trouble. Then a top rope superplex gives Claudio another near fall. As we go to break, we come right back. Claudio stays in control, grabs another suplex, not a superplex, but a suplex for a near fall. And then basically talks smack to Eddie. He's like, come on, do something! So Eddie wakes up, does just that, nails some big-time suplexes for a near fall. Then the Piston Honda, or the E-Honda, Piston Honda, whatever you want to call it if you play Street Fighter, chops in the corner. Then a Valiato gives Eddie a near fall. Tries to go for the stretch plum and really couldn't get it. And then he hits what looks like a power bomb. Well, actually, Claudio tries for the Ricola bomb, and really just hit a regular power bomb for a near fall. Then he locks in the crossface. Oh, in Canada. With a certain guy we can't talk about anymore. Eddie comes right back, gets the ropes, and Claudio goes for the Ricola bomb. Eddie escaped, but Eddie gets blasted by a tiger uppercut for a near fall, and then Eddie gets in a big time shot of his own for a very near fall. We got 3 minutes left in the match. Did I say 3 minutes? I did. Eddie hits another spinning back fist, looks to set up a power bomb, but Claudio reverses that into a Hurricane Rana, which gets reversed into a sunset flip. Pin. 1, 2, 3. Eddie Kingston gets on the board. He beats Claudio, and Claudio's like, I can't believe I lost. So 18-minute match, pretty good match, a nice little banger of a match they had. 3.25 out of 5 stars for that. So your current standings as of right now, before Andrade and Danielson. Speaking of Bryan Danielson, 6 points, 3 matches remaining. Brody King, 6 points, also 3 matches remaining. Andrade at 3 points with 4 matches remaining. Eddie Kingston gets on the board, 3 points, but he has 2 matches remaining. Claudio, also 3 points, 2 matches remaining, and Danny Garcia pretty much out of the tournament with 0 points, but he can play spoiler. And that's pretty much it. We move on. Alright, after that, we get a promo from John Moxley. They want the righty, the file thing. Give me Vaughn. Who? Vaughn. Rick Vaughn? The vial thing? Yeah, he's due. I see. Okay. They want the righty, they want Rick Vaughn. So, Rick Vaughn, a.k.a. John Moxley, comes out. Basically says, I'm not scared of you, Roosh. Who had a match on Wednesday. Pretty damn good match. Moxley got the win to go to 9 points. Swerve won his match. He gets 9 points as well. So they will face off on Wednesday Night Dynamite in Swerve's home state of Texas. That's going to be pretty much for the Gold League. The Gold League, whoever wins that match probably wins the Gold League. I think Swerve's going to win that, but never know. Another first down to Ayuk. There you go. Alright, so Moxley says he's not scared of Rouge. It was a hard match, but no, I was not scared. And then Swerve pulls up. Swerve ran a drive. He didn't dance. Nana wasn't there either, which sucks. So Swerve is going to be... Actually, Swerve didn't pull up. He pulled up on Wednesday. Sorry about that. I read my notes wrong. Swerve is going to be a hard match for him, but Swerve is going to be in over his head, and he basically tells Swerve to pack a lunch. Intercepted. Fuck! Damn it! Come on, Brock! Little wobbly looking pass. And a really bad pass. Freaking Ayuk got his hands on it. And then deflected it right to the Seattle defender, who somehow caught the goddamn ball. And they ran for like a couple yards. So Seattle has the ball now. Ugh. Now I'm worried. Now I'm a little bit worried. The Niners are playing like shit right now. After that 57-second drive with McCaffrey's 72-yard run, and then the easy touchdown, they've been playing like shit. Wake up! I mean, come on now. You want to win the NFC West title? Do you want to lose, and then you have to win? I mean, you're going to be up by 2 games in the division. But that game might come back to haunt us. I hope this game actually might come back to haunt us. I hope not. But I mean, if the Rams lose, I mean, Rams are pretty much they're still in it with their 3 games back. But that division game might come back to haunt the Niners. But like I said, it's early in the first half, so we'll see. All right, we move on. All right, so. Basically, Moxley tells Swerve to pack a lunch on Wednesday night. Should be an epic fucking slobber knocker. We'll see what happens with that. So I gave that 3 to 5 stars. Then we go to Renee Paquette in the back. She's with her special guest, send for the band. Hook! Get in here. Hook, ladies and gentlemen, he comes in with his, oh, you got Doritos? Oh, can I have some? Oh, thank you. Very tasty. Doritos, Mikey! Oh. God damn it, Mick, why do you have to come in here and ruin my show? But the Doritos! Mikey likes Doritos, they're very tasty. God damn it, Mick, get out of here. Anyway, Hook and his Doritos come in, the FTW World Champion. Renee tries to ask him about, the problems as of late with a certain guy named Wheeler Yuta, and on cue, Wheeler Yuta, the Ring of Honor Pure Champion, comes in, brags about beating Hook last week. Well, not for the title, but he beat him, cheating. And basically says that, I beat you once and I can beat you again, but I beat you under regular rules, and I can beat you under pure rules, which you wouldn't even understand. So basically, Wheeler Yuta, being the dumbass that he is, challenges Hook to, I don't know if it's an FTW title match. I assume it is, because we're going to do the match under FTW rules. And Hook's like, okay, fine. I accept. That's it. So, God forbid freaking Wheeler Yuta wins the FTW World title. Not that it's an actual belt. Not even recognized. But, God forbid he wins that. Becomes a double champion. Everybody's going to be rioting. So, I think that match is on Wednesday Night Dynamite. So, we'll see what happens with that. So, this segment, once again, I also gave 3 out of 5 stars. And that's it. So, let's all root for Hook on Wednesday night. Because Wheeler Yuta is the type of guy that doesn't get cheered. Because he sucks. That's that. Alright, then we go to the women. We have Widow Nightingale taking on Mercedes Martinez. As we saw on Rampage, we saw a video for that match. So, Supercard of Honor all over again. So, pretty decent match. Diamante at ringside. The hot Puerto Rican princess that she is, right down there. Alright, so, like I said, pretty decent match. Starts off with them taking turns, powering each other into the corner. Mercedes wins that exchange, stomps Willow down, but Willow comes right back with some clotheslines against the ropes. Then a backsplash sends Martinez to the outside, where Diamante offers a distraction, which allows Mercedes to send Willow into the barricade. Ow! Got an incompletion and a goddamn flag on the play, probably for illegal contact or defensive holding. Yeah, looked like defensive holding. Crap. Ugh. Not good, guys. Not good. We get down 17-7 at the half. It's not good, but Unitas always can come back. Always a good second half team. But not having Ward in because he's he has a groin injury. He's questionable to come back. But Seattle is marching down that field again. Getting into Niners territory now. Crap. Wake up, guys. Please. Alright, so anyway. So, Mercedes sends Willow into the barricade. Ow. Then a DDT off the barricade. Ooh. Plants Willow down. We go to break. That was nasty. So, come back from break. Willow comes back. Sometimes the faces come back during the break. Not all the time, but sometimes. So, Willow rolls some suplexes, gets a near fall off a bulldog, then a cannonball! Gives Willow a near fall, but then Diamante once again gets on the apron, causes a distraction, and, well, Willow took care of her, but Mercedes comes right back with a Fisherman's Buster for a near fall. Then some Saito suplexes by Mercedes plant Willow again. And then she hits some type of weird move, she goes to the laser's edge, Chico, like a laser on Lamont. Something happened to me, something happened to you, Chico. She basically goes in a razor's edge position and hits a Dominator out of that. That was good, but then that gets quickly rolled up by Willow Nightingale. She gets the pin. 1, 2, 3. Willow Nightingale is your winner. And that's it. Match was okay. 2.5 out of 5 stars. After the match, Mercedes and Diamante pretty much beat the crap out of her. They pull out like a wooden ladder. I don't know where that ladder came from. It wasn't from the Home Depot. And then Diamante grabs a lead pipe. They're about to beat the fuck out of Willow. But then Chris Statlander comes in with a chain. Makes the save, so maybe we'll get a weapons match out of this. Tag team weapons match. I don't know what's going to come of this. Seattle just punted. And it's going to be at probably around the 12, 13 yard line. So Niners get the ball back. 11, 12 to go in the half. See? Alright, so we get that. So it looks like we got Statlander and Willow Nightingale going against Mercedes Martinez and Diamante, possibly this coming weekend on Rampage or Collision. But we'll see what happens with that. Let me move on. Alright, then we go to the back. I think we had Renee in the back. She's with 2.0, Daddy Magic, Matt Maynard. And once again, if you want to know what makes Daddy Magic's nipples hard, you you can go ask him on his podcast or on his YouTube show. He's there with the hometown boy. Well, both of them are from Montreal, and it's Cool Hand Angel Parker. They're there with the man who smokes a lot of weed too. That's Jake Weed. The people Hager. They ran about Mr. Deadhausen putting Hager's hat down his pants. So Hager gets all mad about that. It's like, I can't deal with this. I'm out of here. I'm not going to accompany you to ringside. So Hager leaves, and then Parker and Maynard go off about how they have always wanted to be here. I guess in AEW, I assume. I'm not sure. So they basically say that we're going to take care of Pentagon and Commander coming up. So they look like they were about to finish their promo, and then the lovely ladies come out. Saraya Knight, Anna Jade, the woman with a flat ass and a mean attitude, and she's going out with Jungle Boy, the man who's coming back pretty soon. The devil! Sorry. And Ruby Soho, who's basically legit, real life, going out with Angelo Parker. So they all come in, start yelling at them, and then pretty much Parker and Maynard have to leave because they have to get ready for the match. And then Saraya Knight goes berserk on Ruby. You know, because Ruby, you know, having the eyes, the sexy eyes, the bedroom eyes for Parker. And Saraya got all pissy about it. So it's yelling at Ruby, says, you know, your head's not in the game. It's like, you know, I'm not going to support you, you know, in your match next on Wednesday night against Rio. You know, I'm glad Rio's back. You know, somebody that I know, that's his waifu. His first waifu. His other one is Maki Ito, motherfucker. So glad to have Rio back. Her name is Rio, and she dances on my lap. And then when she's done, she goes and takes a nap. There you go. I up with another first down. Okay. I have a good singing voice, don't I? I do. It is what it is. Alright, so we got that. Alright, so I gave that segment 2.5 out of 5 stars. And that's that. Alright, after that, we get a promo from Swerve. Whose house? Swerve's house. Whose house? Swerve's house. Man who dances like a fool. No, that's great, that's Nana. But, well, he danced too at the Jaguars game on Monday night. There you go. McCaffrey with another first down and more. Guy's unstoppable. Anyway, so Swerve cuts a promo, says, I am the leader of this company. Really now. And no matter what, I will be the world champion. We hope. But first up, I got my match with Jon Moxley. First place on the line in the Gold League. So basically tells Mox, you better be ready, because my level of confidence is rising. You know, that's it. That's pretty damn cool. Swerve is getting a lot of confidence right now, and I like it. I really hope he's going to win the Gold League. He's going to win the Continental Classic Tournament. I doubt it. And Brock just got sacked. Fuck! So I like to have Swerve as the North American Triple Crown winner. Champion, whatever you want to call it. I like for him to win. I think they're going to give it to Danielson. But that match with Danielson, most likely Danielson, will be an epic fucking match. A banger at World's End. But we shall see what happens with all that. And we move on. Alright, so I gave Swerve's promo 3 out of 5 stars. And that's it. Alright, after that, we go to our next match. Debo with a catch. Go to the next match. We have Bardlow taking on the man with the big afro. That's Willie Mack. 3 minute match. 3 minute suckfest, basically. Did I say 3 minute suckfest? Anyway, so with Willie Mack trying to go for a double leg takedown. Easily pounded away by Bardlow. But he comes back with a drop kick. Stag is a big man. actually, Wardlow hits a dropkick, staggering Willie Mack, goes for a charge and missed and puts him on the floor. And then Willie Mack with a big dive, which really didn't do much. He bounced right off Debo! Sorry, guys, I'm watching the game. What do you want me to do? You're doing separate video. Fuck you. Let's do it again. Good thing I had it saved up. Let's do it. Niners! Yeah! Here you go. Debo! Oh! Debo! Debo said, give me that bike! Basically. Debo said, motherfucker, give me your bike! Ran to the end zone with the bike. Now it's 14-10. 49ers! That's how you come back, baby. There you go. Love it. Anyway. We move on. Alright, so, getting back to, Waldo and Millie. Well, Millie. Willie Mack. Millie Mack. That's his cousin. Anyway. A dropkick staggers Willie Mack. Waldo goes for a charge and gets sent to the floor. Willie Mack tries for a dive and basically bounced off of Wardlow. But as Wardlow tries to go back in the ring, Willie Mack tripped him. And then a standing moonsault gets a near fall. But then Willie Mack comes back with a Hurricane Rana, which just countered into the power bomb. Uh-oh. Then he winds up, and the pitch, clothesline, sets up the power bomb, and basically Willie Mack is out. Referee's like, that's it. So another ref stoppage. I'm getting sick of this. I am really getting sick. I think it's overkill. Overkill, basically. Can we stop with the ref stoppages here, Tony Khan? Can we stop? I know you're making Wardlow out to be a beast, but stop with the fucking ref stoppages. And stop with the garbage fest of squash matches. It's annoying. It is what it is. But Wardlow gets another win. Match I gave 2.25 out of 5 stars. I didn't really enjoy it. Didn't care. And that's pretty much it. Alright, after that, we go to a video on the ongoing feud with the House of Black. Basically wanting FTR to join them. And FTR's like, no! So see what happens with that. As we go into this week. That's that. Alright, so I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. Then we get a video looking back at Ricky Starks and Big Cass. He's 7 foot tall. And you can't teach that. The tag team champions of AEW. Injuring Chris Jericho's arm after Full Gear. Jericho, we haven't seen him since Full Gear. With that broken right hand. Oh yeah, but you can still sing! With Fozzy and everything. We got that. Alright, so we got that. We move on. Alright, then we go to the Battle of Canada. We have Old Ego Ethan Page taking on Kenny, by God, Omega from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Bang! So we got that. This match was pretty good. Ethan Page coming up with a banged up arm, courtesy of Tony Nese in that Ring of Honor contract signing for their match at Final Battle this Friday night. That's going to be pretty damn brutal. With Smart Mark Sterling handcuffed to the ring post. We got that. Alright, so we have a code of honor. Interesting. With them. Kenny then hits a running shoulder block. Only to have Ethan Page come right back with some right hands in the corner. Kenny knocks him to the floor. Goes for the dive, but Kenny took too long, which allows Ethan Page to come right back with a springboard Gilmore cutter! Bang! Oh, you gotta love that. Anytime somebody hits the Gilmore cutter, even though they better pay me for that, it's always fun. Because nobody gets up from the Gilmore cutter when I do it. When anybody else does it, most of the time they get up. Most of the time, not all the time. But anyway. So they go to the outside again. Kenny gets whipped into the barricade, only to moonsault off of the some part of the barricade. to take Ethan Page down. Fans go nuts. Why not? Then Kenny hits the Total Crusher for a near fall on Ethan Page as they get back in the ring. But Ethan Page comes right back with a suplex over the top into the floor. Nasty crash. That could have been really, seriously, somebody could have got hurt. We go to break, come back. Kenny hits a powerbomb right into the V-trigger for a near fall. But then Ethan Page comes back with the Iconoclasm, not the Paradox like Seth Rollins hits, into a DDT for another near fall. And we get a double down. Both men need a breather. The fans are going nuts. Very good match. Kenny goes for "You Can't Escape," but can't quite hit it. But he can hit a pair of Snapdragon suplexes. And Tony Schiavone's like, man, he can snap those off. Well, duh. He's like a master of that. Anyway, they go up top. Ethan Page grabs a super power slam. What? For a near fall. Things start to slow down a little bit because it was fast paced. Now it starts to slow down. So we get that for a near fall. Kenny goes for a one-winged angel. Gets broken up. Then we get an exchange of roll-ups for near falls. And then Kenny basically ends Ethan Page with a bunch of V-triggers. And then he picks him up, hits the one-winged angel. 1, 2, 3. Kenny, by God Omega, gets the win in a little over 12 and a half minutes. So he wins the Battle of Canada. But good showing from Ethan Page. Match was great. 3.25 out of 5 stars. Forget that. After the match, Kenny goes to celebrate. But he turns his back and Big Cass hits him right in the face with a big boot. And then Ethan Page, even though his ribs were all messed up, he goes after him, and then Big Cass left. Get that, and, Niners stopped the Seacocks barely before the first down. So it's fourth down. Looks like the Seacocks are going to go for it. They're at midfield, so see if they go for it. 5:50 left in the first half, I should say. So hopefully the Niners can stop them. But we'll see what happens with that. So good match between Kenny and Ethan Page. And we'll see what happens with that as we move on. So the Golden Jets and the Don now. I mean, they got so many things going on for them. They got that title shot with Cass and Starks coming up. And then they got the Don Callis family to worry about. So they got a lot on their plate right now. So we'll see what happens with that. All right, then we go to the back with Lexi Nair and her guest, the beautiful, the hot, flexible wife of Miro. Miro smash CJ Perry, pussy. Yeah. So CJ Perry comes in. Well, she's there. She hypes up her client Andrade and his match against Bryan Danielson coming up in the main event. So Miro comes in, and boy, did he lay into his wife. Not like that, but he comes in, asks when CJ last said so many good things about him. He's like, I'm the breadwinner, you need to stay home and basically cook. Really? So he goes into a story about when his dad caught the fish. When he went out fishing, basically, his mother cleaned the fish. And then they had dinner. Who knows? So Miro says, once the tournament is over, so is Andrade. Uh-oh. So now, pretty much Miro, he went from basically being God's redeemer to being a misogynistic piece of shit. I mean, really now? Now, he's a full-fledged heel now. Okay, I get that. But now you're basically bad-mouthing women? The fuck? I mean, really, dude? Bad-mouthing your wife? And bad-mouthing women in general that they need to be in the kitchen? Come on now. Come on now. I mean, it is what it is. I don't really like where this is going with Miro. I liked him better as God's Redeemer. But now he's a misogynistic prick. So there you go. So I gave that segment 3 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. Alright, after that we get another promo from the TBS Women's Champion, Julia Hart. She's all ready for Abaddon! And actually, we hear Abaddon speak. Even though most of the matches we hear is screaming like a banshee. But she actually kind of did say something. I couldn't even make it out, but maybe it was in scream language. Brock runs for near a first down. There you go. Almost lost the ball. Hold on to that ball, boy. So we get that. Alright, so, Julia Hart and Abaddon on a collision course. No pun intended, but we'll see what happens with that. And move on. I give that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, there we go to tag team action. We got the hometown boys, Matt Maynard and Angelo Parker 2.0. Got a big reaction in their hometown. They take on Commander and Pentagon Zero Miedo with Alex Abrahantes at ringside. So, like I said, the fans go nuts. We get a Daddy Magic chant. Matt Maynard's wife and his son were in the audience, and I believe his mother-in-law, they're in the crowd. That was nice. So we get that. So we start off with Pentagon taking off his glove, trying to go for that Zero Miedo thing, chopping to death. And then, instead, Pentagon takes Matt Maynard into the corner for a kick to the head. Ouch. And then Angelo Parker comes in, kicks Commander right in the face. But Commander fights back with some kicks to the face of his own, and then an assisted drop kick in the corner. And then they go for Stereo, dives to the outside, it gets broken up. And then we go right to break. And Devo once again with a big run. There you go, baby. Now we're waking up. Now we wake up. But a little brief, moment of woohoo. Had a nice beer to start the game. 57 seconds in, then we kind of fell asleep. Maybe we got a good buzz, and then we're coming right back. He was like, "All right, that's it. That's it. I'm taking over this game. This ain't. That's it. I'm pissed now. 94 yards already for Debo. Holy shit. Love it. False start on the goddamn offense. I bet you it was Trent Williams, too. He's a fucking false start machine. No, it wasn't him. It was, the fucking center, Feliciano. Oh. You're worse than fucking Trent Williams, dude. Fucking drive killer. Hate that. Ugh. Debo's probably gonna come in and kick his ass later. But we move on. Alright, Niners at midfield. Well, around midfield. 1st and 15. See what happens with this. McCaffrey, another decent run. About a yard or two to the midfield. So we got a little over 2.5 minutes left. Niners trying to go up by 11 or at least go up by 7. So we'll see. And the Seahawks get the ball in the second half. So pretty close game. Pretty close. Not like last time, even though it was close in the first half, and then Niners just started blowing them out, and then the Seahawks tried to come back, and then it was too much. All right, we're at the 2-minute warning. So about to hit the first half. Niners probably be up by 7 or maybe 11. Who knows? Hey, 7-11. There you go. Would you like a squishy? Alright, so get that. So we go back, we get that. We go to break, we come back. Pentagon starts cleaning house on the hot tag, slides to the floor for some stereo super kicks. And then Angelo Parker starts slugging away at Pentagon and knocks him right back down. Daddy Magic comes back in with a 1912 Boston Crab on Commander as Pentagon made the save. And then pretty much Commander and Pentagon finished him off. Assisted Codebreaker for an air fall. And then Commander hits a Shooting Star Spiked Fear Factor. Wow. 1, 2, 3 in exactly 10 minutes. 10, a perfect 10. Whatever happened to him? What happened to Sean Spears? What happened to him? I guess Tony Khan doesn't have anything for him. That sucks. Either that or he's, at home, being a family man, to his fucking smoking hot wife, Cassie Lee, Peyton Royce. Probably having smoking hot sex with her. I mean, lucky guy. I'd like to find out the guy that's banging Billy Kay. Telling you, man. Should have been me. But we get that. Alright, so the Luchadors get the win in 10 minutes. Match was good, not great. So I gave it 3 out of 5 stars, but, you know, kind of sucks that Matt Maynard and Angelo Parker lost in their hometown. That kind of sucks. We get that. Alright, after that, we get a video for Keith Lee. And Shane Taylor and that big, beefy man slapping the fucking shit out of each other match that's going to happen at Final Battle. So we get a little bit of history with that. If you don't know, you watch Ring of Honor, when they used to be a tag team, and then pretty much Keith Lee left to go to NXT. Shane Taylor just ran amok in Ring of Honor, forming Shane Taylor Productions, winning the TV title. Then, at the time, he was the longest reigning TV champion in history. Before Jay Lethal, before a certain guy named Joe, Samoa Joe. And then, I think he won the 6-man tag team championships with Shane Taylor Productions, of course. And now Keith Lee's back, and now they're going at it. You know, the match that should have happened in Ring of Honor in like 2015, 2016, never happened. So now this match happens. So they have a mini sit down with interview with Nigel McGuinness, and Keith Lee looks like a fucking pastor. Like, what is this? He's wearing like a freaking white freaking suit. Looks like an extra from Coming to America. Like, where'd you get that suit, dude? You didn't get that at the Men's Warehouse. By the way, that's always our sponsor. When you go to the Men's Warehouse, you ain't gonna get a suit like that. Maybe you, maybe not, I don't know. But you're gonna get a good suit. You want to look good for your lady when you go out? I mean, Valentine's Day's coming up, guys. And New Year's Eve. So you want to look good for your lady? You want to get laid? Well, possibly get laid? Some of you need to get laid. But I digress. But you want to look good? Then go buy a suit at the Men's Warehouse. Get a nice suit. Get a makeover. Some of you need a makeover. But go to the Men's Warehouse. Tell them Peter Joseph sent you. And maybe, just maybe, you might like the way you look. I can almost guarantee it. With some of you. For me, they can guarantee that to me. Hey Peter, why don't you just prove it? I don't have to prove shit. I don't have to wear a suit. I don't even wear a suit to work. I used to back in the day, but I'm done with the office job. But, you know, once in a while, I want to go out to, like, not, like weddings or funerals, I'll wear a nice little suit and tie. Gotta look good. Not just, well, could have went up by 7, but a good punt by Wisnowski right inside the end zone, right inside the 10-yard line. So we got a minute left, so let's see if the Seacocks can go down the field. They got 2 timeouts, maybe, make this game really close, maybe a 1-point game. So the Niners will probably go to, well, depends. We'll go to the locker room with the lead, or, you know, God forbid, the Seacocks go down the field in a minute and score. But, I mean, we'll see what happens with that. Just had a thing on Eric Armstead. He's out this week with an injury, I think, to his leg or his ankle. That's not fun. So the defense kind of taking a lot of hits right now, getting injuries, not at a really great time, but Armstead will be back. Come on, boast, damn it. Almost wanted a safety so bad. Ooh, that was a dangerous pass. That could have been a pick 6. Anyway, I missed the freaking Rams score. Crap. Bungles won today, 34-10. The Brownies beat the Jaguars, 31-27. So the Brownies, might make the playoffs. That'll make the Miz and Dolph Ziggler pretty happy. I think Seth Rollins is a Browns fan. Oddly enough. Looks like the Succaneers won today. So that NFC South is really packed. It sucks though. So whoever wins that's gonna get the number 4 seed anyway. So we got that. Bills are beating the Chiefs in the second quarter, 14-10. And now there's a flag on the play, and then Pete Carroll is, I don't know, he's talking to the refs about something. So it might have been a Niners penalty. So, looks like they're either picking up the flag or it's going to be on the Niners. Broncos are up 7-0. Well, I don't know what the referee's saying. Legal forward pass has a 10-second runoff. Ah! There you go. Okay. Alright. So, push him further back to the end zone. Come on, let's get a safety before the fucking end of the half. Come on! And we get the free kick. Not that we need it. We could get the safety and a free kick, and we just kneel down for the second half. But 45 seconds left. We got that. Alright, so Keith Lee and Shane Taylor on a collision course. And like I said, Keith Lee he went from looking like a wizard to looking like Grandpa with the gray hair, the silverback hair. Now he's looking like an extra from fucking Coming to America. Like, somebody call Eddie Murphy in Arsenio Hall. Let's make Coming to America 3 with Keith Lee in it. Why not? So, we got that. So I gave that 3 to 5 stars. Alright, then we get a, what's coming up on Dynamite. Got some good matches. Hook and Wheeler Yuta for, well, in an FTW rules match, possibly for the FTW title. We're going to hear from Samoa Joe about what happened with Max last week after Max got hit with a bottle. Probably by the devil or maybe by his minions. Still don't even know who it is yet. I really think it has to be either Jack Perry. People said it was James Storm last week because of the beer bottle. Sorry about your damn looks. Not James Storm. Not James Storm, man. We haven't seen James Storm in a while. I highly doubt it's him. I still think it might be Adam Cole. Or it could be Kyle O'Reilly, even though people were saying Kyle O'Reilly was one of the minions because of the movement that he was doing on the outside of the ring. Kind of looked like Kyle. I mean, Kyle could be a minion, and he's with Mike Kanellis Bennett, and the other, and Roddy, or actually with Matt Taven, and then maybe Roddy's the devil. I keep thinking that Roddy, Jack Perry, or Adam Cole is the devil. But I just saw it last week when Max was about to get hit with a bat. It was this big fucking dude. I think that's Wardlow. So, I mean, I think everybody that's had a beef with MJF this past year is probably the devil's minions. And the actual, it feels like Aces and Ace all over again. It does. So, eventually, we're gonna get them getting unmasked, and then the devil will get unmasked. Maybe at World's End, who knows? But I think that reveal is gonna be either shocking, or it's like, oh yeah, I knew it. I knew it was Jack Perry! I just knew it! Or, I knew it was Roddy! We knew it was Adam Cole. But they are really hiding it. But I'm thinking it's pretty much obvious. It's one of maybe 3-4 people. Either it's Roddy, could be Kyle O'Reilly, I doubt, possibility. Adam Cole, Bebe, or Jack Perry, Kyle O'Reilly, Roddy, fourth guy, don't know. We will not know. We got 3 weeks left. Well, under 3 weeks now. So, I mean, we'll see what happens on Wednesday with Samoa Joe talking about what happened with Max. Hopefully Max is okay. See. I'm gonna hear from Kenny Omega, I think, and Chris Jericho. So I got a big show on Wednesday night in Texas. I think it's in I don't know, it's not Dallas. I think it's in Garland, Texas, because Ring of Honor will be doing Final Battle there. That's live Friday night. So Rampage will be taped on Wednesday, and then Collision will be live on Saturday. So there you go. But yeah, Final Battle will get destroyed, and Rampage will get destroyed by SmackDown this Friday night. Thanks to our Tribal Chief. Put your ones up. Nice flip, dude. Alright. Alright, so we got that. Alright, then we get a video on some upcoming matches in the Gold League on Wednesday. The big one, we got Swerve and Moxley, but we got Jay White going against, who's he going against? I think it's Jay White and Jay Lethal, I think? I forget. Jay Lethal did a promo. So, promos for the Gold League, besides Swerve and Mox already did theirs. So, Mark Briscoe would be in action, I think, against Jay White. I'm not Jay White. Yeah, maybe against Jay White. I'm not even sure. I forget. But we'll see what happens with that. So, week 4 of the Continental Classic will commence on Wednesday night. Should be, pretty much, this tournament is great, and I love it. Ooh, the Ravens won. Yes! Thank you, Otaku! Thank you! Fuck the Rams. Fuck them. Rams are now 6-7. They were 6-6. So, pretty much in the NFC wild card, the number 6 and 7 seed is a big, huge toss-up right now. A lot of teams fighting for that. And one team is those New York Giants. So Vic DiBiatello is like salivating right now. The Giants play tomorrow night against the Packers. I would hate to face the Giants at this point. I mean, even though the Giants suck. But, you know, I mean, don't count out Mr. Danny DeVito, whatever his first name is, DeVito. He's starting to heat up. You think you're Brock Purdy, right? You're not. Getting hot at the, winning 6 games in a row like Jimmy G back in the day, that schmuck. I remember when Jimmy G came in for this guy, Kaepernick, near the end of the season and ran off 6 straight wins. Yeah, it didn't really help the Niners much. I mean, pride, yes, but then, then we were like in the Jimmy G era. Then it was like, it's gonna be good now, right? Yeah, a couple good years. Got to the Super Bowl. Don't even talk to me about the Super Bowl from 2020. Please don't. Not only was it heartbreaking, but personally, it was heartbreaking. I think we all know why, but almost 4 years. Thinking about it makes me want to cry, but I'm not going to cry. I'm no pussy. But I digress. Okay, alright, we got that. Alright, so we finish off with the video on the upcoming Continental Classic matches this Wednesday night. Should be some good shit. And, like I said, the Continental Classic is pretty damn good. Lots of banger matches. Great matches galore. I mean, Eddie and Claudio last night, damn good. This match coming up next, and we're going to end the show here. Bryan Danielson and Andrade. Woo! Good shit. First time ever match. Pretty damn good match. We got a code of honor to start. Then they fight over a simple wrist lock. Then a test of strength. Results in Danielson getting a monkey flip circa 1901. Andrade then comes back with a 1902 headlock. So some technical wrestling. Gotta love that. And then commentary pointed out that the forearm is going around the eye. Remember that for later. Because, Danielson still has that eye patch, look like One-Eyed Willie. From the Goonies. Chug! Anyway. Goonies are good enough, by the way. So Danielson fights up with some kicks, and then a few dragon screw leg whips take down the American Dragon, but he sends Andrade to the floor. As we go to break, we come back. Andrade, as always, not always, but most of the time, like 95% of the time, when you go to the break, the heels come back. So Andrade comes back, hammers away at that eye, that broken orbital bone, and then gets backdropped again to the floor. But Andrade comes right back in, locks in the figure 4, tried to go for the figure 8, but gets broken up. But Andrade puts Danielson, who is bleeding from his eye, blood motherfuckers, puts him on top for a superplex. But he doesn't hit it, because Danielson cuts it off with some headbutts. Dude! You have a messed up eye and you're doing that shit? What's wrong with you? some headbutts, and then a missile drop kick drops Andrade down. Then he hits the kicks of doom. Rocks Andrade, goes under the bell lock, and gets broken up. And then Andrade tried again for the figure 4. Danielson blocked it, knocks Andrade down for a double down, so both men need a breather. And then they get to their feet, they slug it out until Andrade wins the exchange, and then puts him in an inverted, gory stretch. Ow! Drives Danielson into the corner, and then Danielson comes back, crotches Andrade on top, grabs a belly-to-back superplex. Nice. He locks into the bell lock. Andrade had to scurry to the ropes to break the hold. And then a spinning back elbow. That quick spinning back elbow pretty much knocked Danielson for a near fall. Then he slung it out again. We got 3 minutes left in the match because it's I believe it's a 20-minute time limit, I think. So we got 3 minutes left. Did I say 3 minutes? And Andrade knocks Danielson into the corner. And then the running knees to the back of the head. Ow! Connect. Danielson is legit knocked the fuck out. I'm like, RB Edwards, can he call for the bell here? But anyway, Danielson, I guess, is still conscious somehow. So Andrade picks up a lifeless Bryan Danielson, hits the hammerlock DDT. 1, 2, 3, a shocking, clean win for Andrade in just under 18 and a half minutes. But Andrade gets the win. He picks up another big 3 points. So, match was great. 3.5 out of 5 stars. That's pretty much it for that. So your final Blue League standings, Andrade and Brody King and Danielson at 6 points each. Andrade has, supposedly has 4 matches left. Didn't he have one before? I think he has 3 matches left. I think that's a misprint. But Andrade has an extra match left. Brody King has an extra match left. So they're going to fight probably either on Dynamite or most likely Rampage next week. And everybody else has 2 matches left. Danielson has 2 matches left. Eddie Kingston at 3 points. Still mathematically in the tournament at with 2 matches left. He has 3 points. So he has to win out and get some help. And then Claudio has to win out because he has 3 points. And Daniel Garcia with 2 matches left. He is out of the tournament, but he can play spoiler. So, getting down to nitty gritty time. Squeaky bum time, as we call it. That's sitting on your ass. You know. But we get that. So that's it. So Andrade pins Bryan Danielson clean. Match I gave 3.5 out of 5 stars. After the match, the medics come out. You know, Doc Sampson, maybe a couple referees. RB Edwards looks at it. We got Claudio and Wheeler Yuta come out as well to check on their boy. Danielson's busted wide open still. So they come in to look at Danielson. Then they get rid of Andrade, who's kind of concerned. Dude is concerned! Why are you messing with him? I don't get it. It wasn't like he legit was gonna beat the fuck out of the guy. I mean, mutual respect, man. Come on now. But anyway, so that ends Collision on a somber note. Well, for Bryan Danielson and the Blackpool Cup Club. But Andrade with a big win. And we'll see what happens this coming week in week number 4 of the Continental Classic. Been very good so far. I've enjoyed it. I really hope we get it next year along with the Owen Hart Classic. Oh man, these tournaments that Tony Khan puts on. Well, this one especially is very good. The first Owen Hart tournament was very good with Dr. Britt Baker, DMD baby, and her soon-to-be husband Adam Cole baby winning that. And then last year was Will Nightingale, I believe, won the women, and I forgot who won the men. But that was a pretty damn good tournament too. Some good matches here and there. But we're gonna run it back next year for the 3rd year in a row, and we'll see what happens with that. But overall, pretty damn good, solid edition of Collision. Don't know the ratings yet. Probably find out later today or maybe tomorrow. But that's it. So that's your week of wrestling. We end of the week. And now we're going to go into a new week of action. We got Raw tomorrow night from Cleveland, Ohio. Should be some good shit. CM Punk decides where he's going to go, either Raw or SmackDown. Most likely Raw. So we got that. We got Shinsuke Nakamura and Cody Sucks Ass Blows Rhodes 1-on-1. Hopefully Shinsuke wins. But we got that. And much more on your 3-hour cure for insomnia on Monday Night Raw. Then we got the aftermath of pretty damn good Deadline on NXT. Dynamite on Wednesday. Ring of Honor Final Battle on Friday, along with Rampage and live SmackDown. They will also be taping next week's SmackDown this week because they're off next week. Thank you, Hunter. Well, they're off for Christmas. So, Raw, which is December the 11th, so December 18th, I think will be the last actual live show. Because the next 2 weeks are basically holidays. Christmas, they're probably doing they're going to either do a tape show or a best of show. And they're going to come back live on New Year's Day. Why, I don't know, but whatever. Collision will be live on Friday night, December the 29th, going head-to-head with taped SmackDown. So, Collision might win that. I don't think they will, but, I mean, SmackDown's going to be taped on the 29th. And Collision will be live. So, I mean, we'll see what happens with that. I might actually watch Collision instead of freaking SmackDown, but I don't know. I might do a picture-in-picture. Oh! Had it in his hands, Lenore. Fuck! Come on. That would have been really big for the second half. But, Oh, I think he got screened by, number 45. Had it in his hands and he blew. Butterfingers! Come on, dude. And we got that. So it should be a good week of action. I'll be here throughout the week, as always. So don't forget to hit that bell and turn on all notifications to get all those videos coming this week. Maybe some news here and there. We'll see what happens with that. I will be doing Final Battle predictions on Thursday, before Ring of Honor TV. So, Ring of Honor TV, it will kind of play into the predictions a little bit, but I'll get that on Thursday, or maybe early Friday, because I have to take the wrestling cat to the vet. So after I come back, I'm gonna do Final Battle predictions, and then get you ready for SmackDown and Rampage later on. So I got that. And then pretty much that's it. Saturday we'll hopefully do Collision, maybe Rampage again. And that's it. And then that ends the week. And then we're gonna be 1 week away from Christmas and the greatest day in the world, of course. And right now we're 3 weeks away officially from New Year's Eve, the end of the year. So the holiday season's still in gear, but we're talking about Christmas right now. So right now the official countdown to Christmas has begun, and the greatest day in the world as well. So, man, I feel like I'm getting really old again. But, you know, another year closer to 50. And you know what happens when you hit 50. But I'm in good health. I'm in good spirits. I'm everything. But, you know, my physical health is pretty good. It's normal. I have to get my blood test results this week. Hopefully nothing bad. I don't think anything's bad. Maybe a little bit of abnormality here and there, but nothing I can't handle. But, you know, my mental health, that's the big thing I have to get in gear with, and I'm going to be going on a little bit stronger medication this week. And, you know, hopefully by, you know, the end of the year, I get my head right as we go into 2024. Continue my journey through with mental health and get back on the right path and everything. get to be, a little bit better person and everything. Just, people still think I'm a bad guy. I'm not. People think I'm a racist. I'm not, because I have a lot of black friends. So you could say, oh, you said cotton picker. I'll say it anyway. I don't care. You say, oh, you said this guy's a cotton picker. It doesn't really make me a racist per se, but once again, taking things from last year and spinning it and telling people that I'm a bad guy, I'm a racist, I'm a fake Roman Reigns fan. All this bullshit to make me out like to be a bad guy. I'm like the worst person on YouTube. But there are way worse than me. Way worse. Just saying. But it is what it is, but, thank you for the attention. Not that I need it, but, good luck getting those clout views off me. And that's pretty much it. Anyway, not going to talk about that. I got better things to worry about, better things to do. So that's it. So Rampage, 6.25 out of 10 stars. Collision, solid 7 out of 10 stars. Saw some good stuff from AEW this week. And we'll see what happens this coming week in the world of professional wrestling. And that's pretty much it as we count down to Christmas and the end of 2023. Alright, so I'm going to get out of here and watch the rest of this Niners game as McCaffrey with another big run. So hopefully the Niners can hold on and win this game and win the NFC West. And if they do, I will be back later tonight, probably after the Cowgirls and the pedophile Eagles game. Go Cowboys. Hopefully. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe the Niners get the number 1 seed by the end of the night. If not, they're still going to be 1 game back of the pedophile Eagles with 4 to play. And we'll see what happens with that. Eagles got an easy schedule. Got 2 against the fucking garbage fucking Giants. But the Giants, I would love for them to play spoiler. But, we'll see what happens with that. And I think they have 1 more game against the Commanders. And then they have another game. So, they can easily go 4-0. I'd like them to go 2-2. The Niners, I would love to go 3-1. But, they got not a hard game next week is Arizona. Arizona beat, who they beat? They beat the Browns, I think. I think they beat the Browns. So, you think it's an easy game, but technically it's not. Even though it's in Levi Stadium South, because everybody loves the Niners in Arizona. So, I get offsetting penalties right now. So I got that, and then that Christmas night game. Mino Taco gonna go to war. Ravens and the Niners in Santa Clara on ABC. Thank you for not putting it on. Well, even I can watch it on ESPN because I'll be out anyway. So blah 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 blah. And then the Niners got Washington Commanders on New Year's Eve, and then the week after that, the final week of the season, week 18 in the NFL, in the league where they play football. At home, at Levi Stadium against the Rams. Could be for the number 1 seed. Could be for the number 2 seed. Who knows? But the Niners are making the playoffs. They already clinched the playoffs. Now they're about to win the. If they hold on and win, they will win the NFC West. They will be 5-0 in the division. They got 4-0 in the division with I think 4-0 in the division. And they got Arizona and the Rams, so they beat both of them to go a perfect 6-0 in the division. So, we got that, and we'll see. So, but the Niners are making the playoffs, the Eagles and the Cowboys are definitely making the playoffs. Now it's just a matter of seeding, but now the Eagles and the Cowboys tonight battle for first place in the division. But, we'll see. So I got that 3rd down for the Niners. So, see what happens with that. And the start of the second half. So, I'm going to go watch this game. I might be back later. If not, I'll probably see you guys tomorrow for Raw. But until next time, my friends, rock on and rock hard with your cookoot. And if you're not down with that, you stupid sons of bitches, That's just too goddamn bad. Because me and a whole lot of people and the Niner faithful who really own you, you're not down with all of us? Well, we got 3 fucking words for you, and you better remember it from now until the day you fucking die. And those 3 words are, ladies and gentlemen, fuck you, man! That's it. So, thanks for watching, everybody. And I'm going to take a page out of my good friend Kenny Omega's book. Goodbye. Mwah! And good night. Bang! That's it. See you next time. Peace.